Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lucid and I'm joined by Maryland.
Howdy, gamers.
So, last episode, I'll do the summary this time. We had Ulm join the fray against Pelagia. And Pelagia has been doing some Jedi stuff defending himself. And even going on the attack. Lots of cool magic phase things. And finding a lot of value. Doing a bunch of different tools where they seem best suited. And really doing some cool stuff. However, it just feels like the scales are turned up, like the heat scales, like the temperature's rising in the oven. And even though he has a lot of resources, it's looking like he might be starting to get stretched a little thin.
Me of the frog in the pot.
Yeah.
You start to cook it slowly before it notices.
Yeah, and Ulm, when he raided, so we get a message from Ulm. He's going to talk about this, but Pelagia didn't really offer much defense, which was very different from when Vanheim ended his nap and attacked. I think he's either stretched thin or probing Ulm, seeing what Ulm's going to do before counter-striking. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think that was kind of my... just one thing before we read messages. You predicted last episode we'd start to see Ashdod move. I don't see any Ashdod.
Yeah, technically his nap should be over now. So I think he... we don't have a message from him. We'll have to see what happened. But he might have stood up the coalition. Which is strange because from what we were saying a couple episodes ago, Ashdod was probably in the best position to gain from a war with Pelagia because there was a lot of inland territory with forts or whatever that would be very difficult for Pelagia to defend.
Yeah, his border with Ashdod is stretched pretty far from his pond, his home pond. Okay.
All right, a message from Ulm, from Kirby. So the war has started versus Pelagia. Don't be put off by any pan shenanigans. We just had miscommunication with me wanting more Solus mages, but communicating poorly. Although we did kind of push this turn right to the last minute. I kind of felt like some people semi-staled. At least Pelagia's preparation felt pretty lackluster. I did the same thing when Van elfed me way back when, and I'm sure Arco has all ridiculous, nasty surprises waiting for me, so I'll just take it slow and see what he might try. In the meantime, pummel him with earth attacks and flames from the sky with mindless mages. Ooh.
Okay. So he's gonna pummel Pelagia with flames from the sky. And we were kind of thinking the other way around.
I was having a bit of a scare that Ashdod was not going to join the coalition war, but it seems that all is underway as planned. I don't have any high hopes for me 1v1 against Pelagia after the beating that Vanheim took, and I'm not nearly that strong either as a nation or a player. Just got to be honest with one's limitations sometimes. My limitations are dictating to me not to try anything too fancy and just try to do an opportunistic vulturing as he can.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable. I think this is totally the kind of play that Ulm needs to make, by the way. This is like medium commitment. It's enough commitment to not get swatted away. But he's not like all in or something. And he's also probably not committed to a forever war against Pelagia. He's just going to take some land from Pelagia and then maybe reconsider his options. So I think this is the right approach.
I do, yeah.
P.S. I couldn't help but notice the Tempest Spire in 44 gives an evocation bonus. No wonder Pelagia was dishing out 3 flames for a sky a turn in the Van War. I want it bad.
Where is 44?
It's close to him. It's very close. Wait, what is my thing doing? Here. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he does want it, and he does want it real bad. So...
Oh, wow.
Let's cover this. We'll read the Pangaea stuff later. Pings this.
Well, right off the top, I see that army is not...
Well, you know what? We need to read the message from... Oh, wait, we don't have a message from Pelagia. Special monsters vs. Ulm. It is a horde of Wraith Lords. Okay. These are going to...
So that's going to burn the...
Well, let me think. Because with Army of Gold...
The gems are up. Mastery gen went up. Remember I said he might do Mass Regen.
I think that was Will of Fates, right? He doesn't have
Yeah,
Army
Will
of Gold,
of
and they're
Fates.
about to make contact. And what is this guy doing on the front line?
Uh-oh.
There's no Army of Gold!
Oh, they're all flying. Mass flight. He was prepped to storm. He was prepped to storm with mass flight.
But there's no Army of Gold. And he's not doing Wrathful Skies or anything.
No. Okay. It's not much like we predicted.
Well, let's see, because we were thinking Pelagia was going to hold the gate and evocate him. That's what I was thinking. All right, so this is reasonable. The question is, did he have enough gems? Which you must have enough. You don't try to storm a fort in this tier of a game without enough gems for a second fight.
Oof.
Does not have enough gems for life after death.
Okay.
The Fairy Queen.
No.
She doesn't have enough gems. You need 3. The one thing people don't always consider is, well, no, she's only Air 3, so she only can spend 3 gems.
Yes.
Because I was going to say, sometimes if they're Air 4, people will be like, oh, I want to, take less fatigue. Like, if you put an Air hat on this queen, so she became Air 4, and you give her 6 gems, because Mass Flight will cost, let's say, 3 gems, she will use 4 if she has 4 in the path. So sometimes you give them extra paths. It can actually screw up your whole script. Because as a 3, if she can cast it as a 3 using 3 gems, she'll use 3 gems and cast it. But if you put her up to 4, even though she technically could cast it with 3, it's going to give her so much fatigue she'll use 4. So
I'm surprised he doesn't have those storms in a jar. Because, I mean...
Oh, man.
We've got the temp gem mod on, don't we?
Yeah. We do.
Okay. But it looks like the second attack is going to be against not enough gems.
It looks like and I mean, technically, with Pelagia doing this, Pelagia can do 2 gem baits before he storms the fort. So you actually need enough gems, and it should be no surprise he's doing these. This is not the first time he's done these Wraithlord spams. You technically need enough gems for 3 battles to storm.
Oh my gosh. And did
he rides out?
He came out. He rides out.
So he's got Solar Brilliance at the start of combat, and that's from an artifact. That's from this thing.
Yes. Yes, the Forbidden Light.
Which is kind of cool. This thing actually, I think it causes...
God, look at how many gems he put on that.
Oh, this guy's doing Master and Slave, for sure.
10. Astral 10. Oh.
This is one of his Wishcasters. This is an empowered golem. Because this is only 1... Oh, wait, maybe not. Because this is 2. This is Astral plus 2, right? Yeah. So, okay, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 plus 2 is 8. He's still empowered twice.
Mm-hmm. Man. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, there's the Tempest.
No flying. So that's that. I was saying Storm Staff. This is basically just, it's essentially a Storm Staff. It just is a little bit better.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Holy cow. But probably has no gems. Anyways.
Yeah. I don't think this is even going to be a contest.
Nope. I say it, but I think this is a wipe.
Didn't get that much. Did get anti-magic off in time? He did. He had turn 1 anti-magic off, which went up before Master and Slave. And some of his things, Master and Slave, which I'm assuming that's what he cast.
Yep. Lots of penetration.
Wait, does it say? Yeah. But I just want to make sure. I'm going to go back. I just want to make sure it was Master and Slave. I'm going to hover my little thing over him.
Master and
Yeah,
Slave.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very
So
close.
one of the things with Master and Slave is it doesn't target everything. It will not target mindless stuff. Wait, how did he steal these two guys? Am I wrong? I thought you have to have a mind to be hit by Master and Slave.
You do.
How is he getting corpse constructs?
Did he also cast Undead Mastery with another guy?
Life after death.
Will of Fates.
Undead Mastery. Oof.
There you go. That's why. So the Master and Slave probably did almost nothing. I see a few.
Well, he got this gnome,
not for anything,
which could have been an important caster. He got a couple of the manticores, but not many. And most importantly, this is now distraction stuff that's going to keep him... Oh, let me go to normal speed. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I've messed it up. Sometimes when you hit fast forward, it won't go back to normal speed right away. I don't know why.
And I saw one of those big blasts.
Yeah, flame eruption.
Which, no, there was it looked like a white set of blasts.
Oh, she may be doing... She may be doing Shimmering Field.
That's it. That's what I thought I saw.
Oh, Neeful Flames coming from this guy.
Neeful Flames. Neeful Flames. Whoosh.
Let's just follow this thing.
Will hit hard. Look at how tight it is.
Oh, missed a little bit.
Well, it went too far. It went over the top. But here's another one.
That was a hit.
That was a hit.
He's got Pillar of Fire coming down.
This army is melting already. Oh. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But the mechanical men are doing the job.
Ooh, another Master and Slave.
If he had a lot more mechanical men, that would have been a good thing.
Yeah, you can steal those too, but it's a different spell. To steal the mechanical men, because these guys are also mindless.
Yeah, you need that astral.
Yeah.
The one that does magic.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Arcane Domination.
Arcane Domination. Yeah. Well, I guess the burning question is, do his expensive magi get away?
Well, we'll see.
Like the Fairy Queen and... Well, what happened? Oh, the Fairy Queen's running. But he had an Air Queen. They both had Air Queens. And it's gone. Well, the Bears and the Mechanical Men held the line long enough for it looks like almost all the Magi to get away.
Yeah.
And that's good. See the vampires, but you know, they'll come back.
So
well, no, he still lost.
Yeah, that's a yikes. That's a yikes.
Oh, the Air Queen's not there.
Yeah.
There was no Air.
Yeah, I thought I kind of remembered seeing one with you the previous turn. Maybe you moved it or something.
He did have one the previous turn.
It's possible Pelagia wished for it or something too. Because
Oh, that could be.
I don't see it.
Or was it there in the fighting? Was it there against the Wraith Lords?
No.
No.
Maybe we're misremembering it, but
I guess he pulled it down. No, I'm sure it was there last turn. Because I commented that he had 2 high air casters.
Yeah. So... Yeah, I mean, Pelagia takes this almost for free, doesn't really lose anything of importance.
Yeah, no.
And this was a pretty high commitment thing from Ulm. And... Yeah, I mean, he had a plan, but he kind of was just moving some stuff in. I mean...
I don't know why he pulled the Air Queen out.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
I think kind of the thing that's happened here is... like, if you play in a game with decent players and you put all your buffs on a lot of pretty good troops... like you're probably going to win the battle. Like if you get a lot of buffs on a lot of your troops, you know, like it's probably going to work.
If they're good
Right.
troops,
But just you don't take forts from Arco casually like that. Like that's insufficient to take a fort from Arco. I'm just gonna say, like, you need like a 6-step plan with 15 contingencies to take a fort from Arco. You don't just casually take it with like, oh, I'm gonna have really good troops and buff them, which would be fine in any game. But I'm just like, yeah, he's gonna.
That army just. I commented last turn that army isn't big enough to take that fort.
Yeah.
You know, Holmes' army. It's a decent army, but it's just not big enough.
But there wasn't much damage potential, right? Like it was like, we're going to buff our troops, and then the buff troops will win. And it's like, it was basically what I said, which is that Arco's gonna. I thought he was gonna let him storm, but think how much worse it would have been if he stormed, because Arco basically just distracted his dudes by doing the enslave. The enslave wasn't even really. I mean, it killed a bunch of stuff by converting it, but really it was a huge distraction. So everybody sat there while they got pummeled by evocations.
Yes. Yeah. Plus, the undead mastery was probably more important than the enslave. The combo of the two, and if, as you said, he'd also had arcane domination,
that would have been really bad. Yeah.
But it couldn't have been too much worse, because what got away? 20 got away.
Yeah.
That's it. Not even.
Yeah. I mean, it was a wipe. But that's what we're tuned into this to watch, is these epic battles.
I just don't know where. See if you can spot that Air Queen. It should be within.
Okay, we'll go back and look for that before we move along.
The Queen of.
Well, she can move a long way. It's going to be maybe a little tricky. Fairy Queen.
Well, the Fairy Queen ran away. She did get away.
Iron Angel. I don't like Iron Angels. I think it's waste Earth gems. Hey, we haven't seen any Black Lord thugs. Not to say that would have changed that fight at all, but every time I see an Iron Angel, I think it could be Black Lord thugs.
I don't know where the Queen
I don't know. Something nefarious probably happened to her. I don't know what it was, but
I think maybe it did.
You know, he could have got it with the magic phase assassination or something.
Could be.
Now, Queens of Storm are not trivial to assassinate, but could have happened. And it would have had to have been a magic phase assassination, because otherwise it would have shown up in this battle. If it was a normal phase assassination.
That's right.
So let's look at the rating, because this is pretty interesting. We've got the same little squad, which was doing Earth Elementals, though I don't know if he brought a scout to... Oh, he did. So he had a scout to refill gems. And Frozen Heart spam, already taken out one of the commanders before they get an Earth Elemental out.
Oh, that bloody Frozen Heart at that range.
And then it's just a lot of PD.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro, he says. I've got 30 PD here in a Frozen Heart caster. What you got?
Oh, those single Frozen Heart casters are painful.
If he had gotten both those Earth... Did he get one? I don't even think he got the second Earth. The other guy did.
No, I don't think he got any up.
Why didn't he get an Earth Elemental on this guy? Iron Skin, Earth Power, Legions of Steel. Oh, he gets one out.
Oh, there we go. He did get one out.
Which is strange you put 2 gems on him, because if you're only going to cast it once, you only want 1 gem.
Huh. Well, it was cheap, though. It's a cheap rate.
This is a disposable raiding force, which got disposed of.
Okay, just caught a scout.
Oh, I can't remember. What was going on here? Pelagia just pinging.
Yeah, doing some patrol.
So this is...
Okay.
Wait, were there magic phase forts or something? Okay, because I was like, I know he took more than this. This is a magic phase fort. So almost has said, this is mine now.
Oh, okay.
This one is not. But for some reason okay. Yeah.
So that's a wizard tower.
This is a wizard tower.
Okay.
But that is a way to start strong-arming Pelagia out of some of this land is... Pelagia doesn't have huge siege forces running around, and
Yeah, grab it and
yeah,
insta-fort it.
and he doesn't have the kind of armies to sit and waste sitting on top of a fort for like 4 turns.
No. Oh, I see a bunch of Amish devils.
Oh yeah,
Just
oh
north.
they're imps.
Yeah, I see some devils.
I wonder what that's from. Horde from Hell, I guess.
Maybe
but,
lots of Horde from Hell. Yeah, just as patrollers, perhaps.
But what we can see here is Ashdod
modern-
ramping up, getting ready to go, and
Oh yeah, the Ashdod army.
we can see the blood hunting. We haven't really looked at Ashdod in a while, but he's got a lot of slingers.
Oh, I see a good whack of green lions.
Oh yeah, I mean this is some scary stuff. So
Well, green lions, satyrs.
it's like Arco's playing like a survival challenge, and these are like waves of enemies that are starting to ramp up.
Oh God, slight diversion, but here in Canada, 2 guys just got charged. They did a TV survival thing, but they went and did it in the national park, and they fished and hunted in the national park, so they broke the law.
There you go.
Like, why didn't you just stay out of the park? They were off the park, and then they wandered a couple of miles into the park and went fishing.
Huh. There you go.
On the topic of survival challenges, I just read that news this morning, and I thought, sometimes people are just stupid.
Yeah. So, I'm looking at this from Ohm's side, though, and I don't see anything that was remotely as scary as what he had on top of this.
No. And, but he's
vulturing,
he's grabbing some gems, grabbing some territory.
Maybe it makes sense to go after lower hanging fruit, like forts that don't have anything in it. Like maybe this one. I mean, he's got a tree lord in here, but I don't know.
Well, remember some turns ago, we watched some ugly stuff with that crazy tree lord.
Yeah.
Remember it popped
out? No, you don't mess around with the tree lord. Did Army of Rats, and then flames from the sky it.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Army but this is a 1,000 wall integrity. Damn. Yeah, I mean, maybe he chills for a minute and lets Ashdod step up to the plate and then re-intensifies. But realistically, I think mostly what Ohm's going to be doing by keeping these armies here, if these armies aren't able to take forts, is forcing Pelagia to commit these troops again to this Olmish border, which is going to mean there's nothing much down here to defend against Ashdod. So I think he's probably just going to help Ashdod get a bunch of land, which is not a bad thing for the game state, but it doesn't exactly help Olm.
No, but if he's got a good relationship with Ashdod, and from the long time that they've been working together, I suspect they do, it would not be at all unreasonable for Ashdod to afterwards share the loot.
Yeah, that would be reasonable.
To give some to Olm.
All right, let's look at...
Because go
ahead.
They've been working together a very long time. Yeah, I think that covers the Almish side.
Yeah, let's go to Pangaea. You want to... Well, this is quick. I'll read it. I've gotten used to turtling. I fear. Playing normal Dominions again will be such a struggle. That's funny.
So he sounds a little tired.
I should also I should more frequently express my humility. With humility, the great joy it is to play MA Pangaea in the late game. It's truly an exceptionally strong nation. That's true.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yes. And people know that. I know my only Pangaea game in years was subbing as late. And late Pangaea is weird.
Yeah, they're way different.
I don't think it's anywhere near as good.
Well, they're good. They're good in different ways. They're not... But yeah, they're not the same. I mean, they scale with magic better in a way, but they don't have blood. That's, in my opinion, the main difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have too much to that Pangaea said, but...
Well, horror and caught a scout.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, he horrored, and then they both sent scouts here to take it after the horrors did, and Pangaea had a pan.
Much bigger scout.
And yeah, this is just very low commitment stuff from Pangaea. This is a Citadel of Power. Yeah, I was going to say, this is new. So people are starting to fort up with magic phase forts.
They sure are.
Which makes sense. It's turn 90. That's when you start seeing more of this stuff.
Yeah, but the Pelagia action is fairly minimal right now. Pretty low commitment. Well, he's hanging on to those sieges.
Yeah, and, last turn, Pelagia took a big swath of land. I think it was like through here. And Pan, of course, has come through and taken it all back. Because Pelagia, didn't have anything to hold on to it with.
Oh, and now Pan took a little bit of water with something cheap. Looks like maybe a spectral.
Oh, yeah, let's take a look at that.
A ghost and led by a specter.
Yeah, some ghosts with a Wraith Lord.
Yeah, that's cost effective.
And over here, this is the pond where Garyon got stolen from.
Right. Oh, so he's back with the sea trolls now.
Yeah, okay. He was just seeing what was down here. Pelagia sticking their head out. But they've popped the fort. The question is, will they go inside?
Yeah. Sea trolls have just such terrible killing power.
Yeah. And, Pelagia can reinforce this with magic phase stuff like the Astral Tin Golem or something. But I don't know if that's the play here. I don't think that wins this, actually. It's going to matter what other mages he has inside. Because these guys have pretty good MR. I don't know if... Can these guys do anti-magic? Does he have an Astral Mage here?
Not right now. Just a Pan and pretty minimal. But that's quite a lot of Storm.
Yeah, and the Storm Demons do have very good MR. But I think you try to storm that. But there's a very good chance Pelagia repels you. So it's, hard to say.
Uruk.
Oh, Uruk? Wait, maybe we missed some things, because Uruk doubled. They've got... Wait, what?
He came out with a Spectral Mage and some ghosts.
Oh, they were sneaking. I think they got patrolled out.
Oh. I wonder where the heck they were going.
Oh my gosh. Leech and Wither Bones. Not very kind to ghosts. And ghosts are elite troops too, and they just got wrecked here.
Yeah, but they really do like some protection buff of any kind.
Well, that wouldn't have helped here because he was getting hit by Wither Bones, which was armor negating.
No, I saw that.
Weird. You would think he would.
Well, that's a funny.
Do it here to try to get his god back. I've been telling Nick Knight in the game chat that he needs to perform a rescue operation for his god. That the people of YouTube demand it.
Yes. We all want to see the Iliad get saved.
Yeah, it's strange these guys went up here. They should have come south.
Yeah.
But it's probably hard. They're going to get
like
patrolled out every step of the way. Because look at the blood hunting operations. Oh my god. Look how many thralls there are.
Yeah.
Pan is probably getting close to 500 blood slaves a turn.
Yes. That is a lot of vampire.
Yeah. I think Arco's very, very right to have cautioned Vanheim against the Pelagian blood economy. Because I do think he's getting close to... I think he's probably at 400, and then with a 30% discount site, that's a big deal.
It is. Yeah. Wowzer. Okay. Well, that was funny, that little tidbit of Uruk. I don't think he expected to have so much trouble. But,
yeah.
Because ghosts have quite high stealth, but anytime you get more than 5 or so, there's something, I don't remember how that works, but it's the army size that makes them easier to control, no matter how good the stealth is.
Well, I think that's it.
Okay.
It looks like, the things have kind of de-escalated a little bit between Pan and Pelagia. But at the same time, Pan's, keeping these forts locked down and is potentially threatening this underwater battle, or this underwater fort.
I'm just curious. I see that Ulm got pumped out of the lake.
Ulm got pumped out of the lake. Down here.
Knights.
Yeah.
So this is probably... Okay, so just a bit of PD and a few fishmen.
Yeah.
quite a bit of PD actually.
Yeah. Oh, it's Shark Tribe. Oh my god, he really dumped this. You would think you would send a mage to support this, like mass protection.
That's only about 35 though. Like I think that's only about 30 or so PD because those guys.
Okay, that's possible. Wait, what did we hear?
Living water.
Oh no, we heard Army of Gold.
Army of Gold.
Pelagia did it. So
wow.
Yeah, you would think Ulm would sneak somebody. If you're gonna, I mean, this is expensive. Even if it's only 35.
Yeah, it's.
You'd think you'd put a mage down here to buff it if he's gonna PD dump.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to mention that one because I thought that was kind of interesting. So, well, Um's going to have to rethink his methods if he's planning to push any harder. Or he could just continue to do low commitment, low cost.
Yeah, and fort things he takes with magic-based forts. I don't think that's a horrible way for him to contribute to slowing Pelagia down. Because it doesn't seem like he's going to be winning a lot of these big battles.
I don't think he's going to be storming very easily. He needs a different setup to pull off storming.
Yeah. All right. So I think next time we'll see what Ashdod does. It's time for him to enter the fray, and maybe he will be the final ingredient, the missing ingredient to start kind of eroding the power base of Pelagia. And if he's successful, that may turn people's focus to Pangaea. So we'll see.
It might. Yeah. And we haven't seen Armageddon yet.
That's right. We haven't seen it yet.
We still haven't seen it. So.
All right. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye, guys.